What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Yours truly, Kendrick Not here, back again with another video. Make sure you guys like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel for more content, man. WrestleMania 41 coming at you this Saturday and Sunday nights, man. In Las Vegas, in the Allegiant Stadium. King Lonnie, man. WrestleMania 41 on the horizon. What's y'all hypes level, man?
Maybe a seven, a low
Yeah,
seven,
yeah, I'll say
six.
a seven for sure. Yeah,
Six for me, man. Be the six.
six.
Yeah, man. What about a six, my boy? Six.
Why six, bro?
The build to this mania has been not. It's not been good, bro. To keep it honest, keep it honest with you.
Yeah, I'll be honest. Compared to 40, yeah, the hype level wasn't as up there. But I mean, at the same time, it's still WrestleMania, man. I'm hyped just a little bit. And we gonna get into it, man. We got, what is it, 13 matches from both nights?
Yeah, 13 matches, man.
13 matches. That's crazy, man. Man, but we're gonna go over night one, then night two, and get it started, man. Y'all ready?
Yep,
Yeah,
yep.
man.
All right, man. First match, bro. We got LA Knight defending his United States Championship against the Samoan Werewolf, making his WrestleMania debut, man. Jacob Fatu. Lonnie, who do you have walking out of Vegas as United States Champion?
Oh man, this was actually tough to think about. Um, Part of me wants to say LA Knight wins, just because of who he is and not necessarily seniority, but he's just well established and everything, but just the overall dominance of and just the aggression of the Samoan Werewolf is hard to deny him of a championship. Um, so I'm actually gonna go Jacob Fatu in this one. He is just way too dominant. He has everything right now. Like the US title right now looks good on him. Um, I think it's a great start, and I can't believe it's almost been a year already since Jacob has been in the E as well. Like I think the way they are handling Jacob's Fatu path, I think is done the right way. I like where his journey is going. But yeah, I got Jacob in this. I think Jacob's gonna win. Yeah, I mean that's all I got right now. I got Jacob.
Yeah, I agree. I got Jacob as well. Me personally, I think, Shinsuke was U.S. champ for a minute and then just went right back to LA. Me personally, I think it's because, Shinsuke's time is coming up and he's leaving. So, what better way to just give it back to LA and have it and carry into WrestleMania. So, I think LA is a transitional. I think Jacob got it here. And kind of like what you were saying as far as Jacob and his rise to stardom, I think he's still undefeated, right?
You talking about singles?
Yeah.
Oh, I can't recall. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah. So,
If he lost one, I think it was because of a disqualification. Because of Solo, I think because of Solo,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
it was recent. I don't know if that was a tag or a singles though. That's the only thing.
Okay. But either way, I thought I got Jacob winning here, man. More than likely clean. Um, if anything, Solo might do something to make sure they're still on the same page with him and Jacob and get him the win. But yeah, I got Jacob winning. Um, you know, that's pretty much it right there, man. Jacob Fatu, man. Samoan werewolf, man.
So LA Knight won the title from Shinsuke on March 7th. 2025. And both of y'all want him to drop it a month from that date. Y'all want one of the hottest baby faces in the company to drop the title to Jacob Fatu. Why? Why? LA Knight is
I
a transitional champion. He's transition.
no, I
That's
I, I
what Kendrick said.
think
What Kendrick said.
I didn't say that. I think this is more so. I think this will push LA Knight. Okay, to me, I think if Jacob wins, I think this will automatically put LA Knight into the world heavyweight, the oh my gosh, the WWE Championship. That's how I always look at it with a guy like LA Knight. If they lose, whenever they lose a title, a mid-card title, they go for the bigger one. That's how I always look at it. I don't necessarily look at him as a transitional champ, but I think he's after if he loses this, I think um he'll be aiming for the WWE Championship.
That's a good point. That's a good point. I'll see to that point. I would say, remember last year when Sami Zayn, I think Sami Zayn had the IC title, went against Braun. He beat Braun clean, but then dropped it to Braun right after in like in a dominant fashion. You know what I'm saying? Have to do it the same way. LA Knight barely win, beats Jacob Fatu. The next pay-per-view, have Fatu dominate LA Knight. Then he's hot for the summer or SummerSlam rolling around, Money in the Bank. Money in the Bank. They're saying LA Knight. I mean, Money in the Bank is in LA this year. LA Knight, I win Money in the Bank, SummerSlam, Cena, get a heel champion in Cena if he wins. You know what I mean?
It's funny because I thought about saying it, but I wasn't sure because I was literally thinking the same thing. Like Braun Breaker and Jacob Fatu, their paths are very similar,
Hmm.
very similar. And I was just like, well, they may do something a little bit different only because Jacob is a little bit more, his storyline is more advanced because of the bloodline.
Hmm.
So but I was thinking the same thing as far as him and Braun Breaker.
Yeah, so I think LA Knight, I think he fought AJ Styles last year, man, WrestleMania, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Have him get a big win in here, man. You know what I'm saying?
He won last year.
Huh?
He beat AJ last year.
This is not that was just a thrown together match, bro. It
What do you
wasn't
mean?
there was really no heat behind it. It was really no heat
What
behind
you
it.
mean, man?
This WrestleMania is going in as champion. Have him win at WrestleMania, bro. Have him win at WrestleMania. You know?
So he wins clean.
Huh?
He
No,
beats Jacob clean.
no. He can not cheat, but maybe like a roll up or something like that. Maybe Jacob makes a mistake and he capitalizes on it.
I don't know about a
A
roll
roller,
up,
bro.
King.
Come on,
So
man.
what?
I don't know about a roll up.
Yeah.
What you mean?
I don't know. I think Braun comes out.
What's wrong with a roll up?
I don't know, man.
When is necessary? I mean, look at Bret Hart and Diesel at well, I think Survivor Series '95 roll up. Bret won by roll up. Nash didn't lose anything by it. Diesel didn't lose anything by it, losing by roll up. Like when you do a roll up when it's called for, it's cool. You get what I'm saying?
I don't know. I guess
Yeah.
I think it's sitting with me a little different only because it's at WrestleMania. I don't think that's just the right PLE to do it. That's just me.
Right.
That's all.
So Knight can't win clean. I'm saying he can't win clean.
No, he can.
He can, but
But roll up.
I just don't know about a roll up. I don't necessarily want to harp on the roll up, but it's just like, oh no. That's all.
Hmm. So no
But I
roll.
most definitely see your point though.
Yeah, yeah. I just think he deserves to win on the biggest stage, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying?
he won last year.
Bro, you keep bringing up WrestleMania in the middle of the show, bro, and it's thrown together match, bro. It was not even, bro.
Why not have Jacob? His first WrestleMania, win a mid card title.
A lot of
Come on,
super
bro.
use their first WrestleMania, bro.
Huh?
Not even that big a deal, bro. Like it's
It
not even
is
that
a
big.
big deal.
LA
He
Knight,
gets
you
the
make it
first.
seem like he's losing to a bomb, bro. It's LA Knight. What are you talking about?
Huh?
I'm saying you making it seem like he's losing to a bomb. It's LA Knight. Like
I'm aware.
you say he's transitional.
He is a transitional.
All right, bro. Okay.
I'm just being honest.
LA Knight's gonna win the money. He's gonna win this Sunday. Well, it was the Saturday, right?
Correct. Yeah.
Saturday. Then he's gonna drop it to Fatu the next pay-per-view. and then he will be hot enough just in time when Money in the Bank rolls around, win the briefcase. Now he's hot all summer. He's hot.
But why
Like
not lose it at Mania and then get a rematch at Backlash? Lose it again,
okay, to buy the
and
same.
then he
Buy
can be
Sami
hot
Zayn.
enough to get in the Money Bank, win it, and then you know what I'm
Mhm.
saying.
Okay, so why did Sami beat Braun Breaker then?
You comparing Sami Zayn to LA Knight?
Huh?
It's not comparable, bro.
No, I'm saying no. I'm saying the two hot baby faces
Right?
going against two destructive heels
Mm-hmm.
and Breaker and Fatu.
What about it?
I'm gonna say you can do that same exact formula, but this time after LA Knight drops it, he wants Money in the Bank in LA, and now we rolling. We should have gotten it what last year or 2 years ago. LA Knight.
Mm-hmm.
I was saying last. I think it was what 2 years ago, right? People was really saying that he should have really won it. Not last year. It was last
Yeah,
year.
it was last year.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Do you not want to see one in back?
it'd be nice to see him win the Money in the Bank. I'm just saying, not as U.S. champ.
All right. He's not going to be U.S. champ by the time he rolls around. He's not going to be U.S. champ. He's not going to be champ.
And the
Hold on, wait.
first,
I'm sorry.
what's up?
Interesting stat. Because I wanted to look this up because I only know one person who won their first WrestleMania and specifically the U.S. title. Do y'all know who that person is?
John Cena.
Exactly. But there's only been four title changes. Yeah, there's only been four title changes. Yeah, I'm sorry. There's only been four title changes since then. Well, not since then, but well, actually, yeah, since then, since John Cena, you got WrestleMania 33 with KO and Chris Jericho, Jinder Mahal, and Sheamus.
He's Riddle, right?
Yep,
Yeah, yeah. I remember that. That was a good match. I remember watching. Yeah, that was a good match. I remember that match. Yeah.
Wasn't that like 36, 37?
37.
37, yeah. Yeah, that's what's up, man. But yeah, man. Next match, man. The first. Speaking of stats, crazy stats. The first one-on-one women's match without a title involved since like WrestleMania 22 with Tori Wilson and Candice Michelle. Man, Jade Cargill going one-on-one with heel Naomi. Um, Me personally, man. At first, I wasn't really like as hyped for this match, but just with the amazing heel work with Naomi and just what she's doing with that character got me more, you know what I'm saying, in tune. But I mean, we all know like Jay's winning here, right?
Nah,
No?
no, no.
Why not?
I wouldn't have
Why
her
not,
win.
bro?
I wouldn't have her win.
Well, you're biased. You don't like Jay, so
That's not true. How's that? That's not true.
you don't
How
like
you
Jay,
just say
so
something like that so calmly, bro? Just all right, you
you
got it.
don't like Jade. You've
Huh?
always been
That's not
critical
true.
of Jade,
That's not
so
true. Huh?
you've always been critical of Jade, so
I mean, you like everything, so you can't be. You're not critical of nothing, bro. You
that's
like everything.
crazy.
You like
I
everything,
was
bro.
gonna get into my critical stuff later, but
Yeah, there's nothing critical.
yeah, okay,
You just capping, bro. But you don't like the
that's
theme song?
cool.
You don't like the theme song? Is that what it is?
So Lonnie, who do you got in this match, bro? You know what I'm saying?
Bro,
It's crazy.
you gotta
This
go.
is actually this was probably one of the tougher picks because I actually like the heel Naomi. I actually like it. I just don't see Naomi beating Jade clean. I don't see it. Jade is a brute force. Um, but Naomi has a lot of experience, which oh God. So I ended up picking Jade. Um, just because of her literally her strength. I know we really haven't seen her perform in single matches. Um, I just in this moment, I really haven't seen anything from Naomi to convince me otherwise. Um, great promos, but um, like I said, there has been nothing pulling me to think about Naomi winning this. So I got Jade.
So, based off of Jay's performance in this match, could it be like a turning point for you, King? Like, okay, Jay got something. You know what I'm saying? On the biggest stage, one-on-one match.
Naomi's been carrying this feud from the jump, bro. Honestly, Naomi's been carrying the promo work. It's just y'all see that backstage segment she just cut last week.
Yeah,
She's been carrying this. She's been carrying her, bro. She's been carrying this feud on her back, bro. It's about time, Naomi. It's about damn time she gets her due, bro. Even when she was champion, bro, she wasn't treated as a big deal. Now, she's probably the top heel in the business right now. Well, I'll say in the E. Naomi, we always knew Naomi had it, bro. Not only is she the most athletic, she's one of the best promo girls that they got right now. And
Hmm.
you want her to lay down for Jade? You want her to lay down for Jade? So this is what I'm proposing, bro. This is a multiple match type of feud. So let Naomi, let the veteran, get her a big win at WrestleMania, and then you can have the two more matches down the line. Have Jade win the feud, what two wins against one, and you can move on. But Naomi should definitely win a WrestleMania. Let her get her moment. Let her get a WrestleMania moment. That's it. I know she won the title at WrestleMania, I
yeah.
think, a
She
couple
had
years
her
ago.
moment then.
Yeah, but this is bigger than that. This is bigger. This is
She won
bigger.
the title. What do you
We've
mean?
never seen Naomi like this before.
She won the
We've never
title.
seen her like that. So this Naomi right now is the same level she was back at WrestleMania when she won the title.
No, she's a heel.
You know what I'm saying? But still, I'm saying as far as like interest, intrigue, all that stuff, heat, like this is peak Naomi right now. This is peak Naomi. I always knew she had it in her. This is her time right now, bro. Not Jade. Jade has many more years to come. What I'm looking for Jade is to see if she improved in the ring. That's what I'm looking for. Did she improve in the ring? Because when the bell rings, am I going to be entertained? Am I going to be intrigued? Am I going to be captivated? But this is Naomi all the way through, man. This is Naomi all the way through, no question. And I like Jade. Just to put that out there, everyone, I like
No,
Jade.
you don't. No,
I
you
like
don't.
Jade
No,
Cargill. I
you
like her
don't.
raise I like their A-Dub. I was one of her supporters in AEW.
You know what I'm
You know what I'm
saying?
saying? So I got Naomi all the way, bro. LA Knight and Naomi. I'm about to be 2-0. 2-0, man.
You said 0-2.
Nah.
Okay. Did you have anything else, Lenny?
No, no.
All right, man. Um, World Tag Team Championship match, bro. World Raiders and
Can we just skip this?
Yeah, bro. This is a raw match, bro. Like this is so
Seriously,
much.
can we skip this?
Oh, nobody cares about this match, bro.
bro. So y'all got Robert War Raiders at a New Day.
It should have been Street Profits, man.
Don't
I
Okay.
know.
didn't. I'm be honest.
Okay.
I'm be honest. I didn't even know that they was in WrestleMania. I didn't even know they was on a card until Friday. I was like, what? I didn't
Lame.
even know.
Yeah.
She is lame, bro. I mean,
Yeah.
they said
It's either between this match or another match we'll go over. That's like my least hype or don't care for. Because I feel like they kind of dropped the ball with New Day in a sense, as far as like the initial split from Big E. They had the first couple weeks they were like massive heat, like biggest heels of the business, and now they're just like kind of a joke in a sense.
Well, I guess with that being said, I think New Day wins this because why put them in a. First of all, no one's looking forward to this match. So I guess to me, if they're gonna lose, why even why even put them in WrestleMania? That's just me. And it's no disrespect to the War Raiders. It's not. But I'd rather see the SmackDown tag team division than Raw right now. To me,
Mm.
it's not even enough Raw tag team divisions, but um, I'm actually taking New Day with this. Just so they can say, yeah, see, we did it without E.
Yeah.
Just something like that.
Uh,
So I'm going New Day. I don't care, but I'm going New Day.
Yeah, I mean, if it was going to be like a retain of the War Raiders, I mean, you could say that for the Raw after WrestleMania. You know what I'm saying? So to put this on the card, definitely, yeah, I knew they got it. You know what I'm saying? Who you got, King?
I say let the Raiders win, man. I think Big E is gonna show up and cost the New Day, and the Raiders gonna retain. Um, that's the only way I really care. Like if Big E shows up and cost him, he has a reason to cost him. You know what I'm saying? Last time you saw Big E was when he got berated on the New Day celebration. So I think that'd be cool to see Big E. You know what I'm saying? See him again. And
Mhm.
yeah, I don't really care about this match, bro. I probably probably go to the bathroom, something like that. Probably go to the kitchen, whatever. Yeah. This is the Raw match at best, bro. This is the Raw middle of Raw, bro. House show. I'll say house show, really.
Yeah.
Even then, I would leave, go to the concession stand. I really, what I'm saying? I would leave. You know, yeah, man.
All right, man. Next match, man. We got Rey Mysterio going one on one with
Shit was lame too.
what's his name? What's his name?
What was that,
Yeah.
Mary Grand? I don't
El
remember.
Grande Americano. Something like
This was
that.
terrible.
Oh man,
Back,
that's
bro. To
I don't
the
like this.
back, bro.
I think the match itself will be all right, but I don't like I feel like this was pushing it, unnecessary push that didn't need
Ah,
to happen. I feel like, okay, just me personally, no one will ever be able to do what Kurt Angle did. And I feel like just as far as like gimmick or like a mockery of something, I think that's what Kirk excelled at. For him to be an Olympic gold medalist, an elite technician, but able to put on like these other like gimmicks or whatever. Like when he was with Badass Undertaker.
Mhm.
Like just things like that. I don't think we'll ever see something like that again. I feel like they're trying to do that with Chad Gable, and I'm not liking it. I'm not liking it at all. I think the matches are pretty good, but just the story itself is so unnecessary. For this match, I would probably go. I'm going Ray. I'm going Ray. Just because this has been Chad Gable or um, I forgot his name, but I know this has been his quest to become a luchador or to find out. I know it's something like that, but throughout quests and throughout journeys, you win and you lose. And Saturday he'll be on the losing side of it. So yeah.
But can we also talk about just like the amount of just aura and just like intensity that Chad Gable had from WrestleMania to WrestleMania? Like we were talking about Chad Gable in replacement or even be in the title match with Sami Zayn and Gunther for the IC and saying that, Chad should have been in that. You know what I'm saying? Just the amount of heat that he had. And even post WrestleMania 40, having matches with Sami Zayn and him being IC champion and being that guy and just the amount of heat and just fanfare that he had at that time. I feel like Triple H should have, took advantage of that and put the title on him, put the strap on him. And just I don't know what went wrong there. You know what I'm saying? He had a thing going on with the White Six, which I thought was like, it was something for him to do. Um, then going to the faction that he's in now. Even before that, had a thing everything going with Otis, all them. Um, to see where he is now with this this gimmick and just having this guess hatred for Latino wrestling is just like what I'm saying. It's weird, but I definitely agree with you. I got Rey Mysterio winning. It would be a solid match because Chad Gable was no slouch, but you know what I'm saying. I got Rey Mysterio, bro. You know what I'm saying.
This is another Raw match, bro. There's no heat behind it, bro. Who cares who wins, who loses? There's no stakes. There's no like, why should we care? Rey Mysterio, as a 50-year-old, he's performing really well. But last night in his match against Julius Creed, he looked kind of slow. Not gonna lie. Um, sure it'll be a decent match, but this is not. This is WrestleMania. This is WrestleMania to you guys. This is WrestleMania. This screams WrestleMania match to you.
No, absolutely not.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, all right. Um, I think I don't think Ray should win this. I think let Gable win or um Americano Grande. I think is that his name? Americano Grande Americano latte, something like that, whatever. Um I think he should win. Further the gimmick, whatever like that, give him some credence and move on, man.
I guess, man.
Yeah.
You got it, man. You know what I'm saying. That's all you had before we move on.
Yeah, bro. Shit lame, bro.
But man, you got the women's championship match with Tiffany Stratton, her first WrestleMania, defending the title against King's favorite of all time, Charlotte Flair. Um, uh, Lonnie, you got it first. Who you got? How did you perceive the build up to this match, the promos, the back and forths, and who you got win this match, man?
Man, promos have been, I'm not going to say underwhelming, but obviously you can see who's the rookie and who's the vet in these
Mm.
things. Charlotte's really been eating her alive, and um the only the biggest thing that came out of the promo was the 0-3 and Ludwig.
That was
You
tough.
know, the like that's the biggest thing that came out of the promo. Um, I'm kind of not looking forward to this. I kind of wish they kept Tiffany Stratton a heel. That's just me. Um, she's not a bad baby face. I just don't think she's ready for it quite yet.
Mm.
I think she needs more work at it. Um, she just looks better as a heel, but of course the fans it's hard not to root for her, so I get it. But
So do you think they put the title on her prematurely?
man, I'm going for Tiffany because I don't want Charlotte to win. So I'm going for Tiffany just for the sole fact that I don't want Charlotte to win. I know she tore ACL, like I got it, but to come back and win like that, like, look, we done already had stories like this. I'm not trying to see another one. I'll be honest. Um, let Tiffy have her moment. This will be a huge win for her. I think this will be a huge morale boost and maybe help her character development as far as being a baby face in WWE, especially as the champion. She just kind of reminds me a little bit of a younger Randy Orton. When he won his first championship, he's like Tiffany is just like one of the younger ones who's still trying to figure everything out. You see the potential, you see where she could be, like you see where she's headed. She has the tools, she has the the physical capabilities to do things. She has the energy. Like I said, I just think she looks a little bit better as a heel. She just looks more comfortable with being a heel rather than a baby face. But um, yeah, Charlotte, I mean, she's great, long time vet. Um, I just don't want to see her win. That's all. I'm just being extremely biased right now. So
Wow.
yeah.
At least you can be open and honest about it, unlike someone I know. But that's what's up, man. That's what's up, man.
Yeah. As much as I want Tiffany to win, I just got a huge feeling they're gonna give it to Charlotte. She's clears all the boxes as far as like the feud and kind of like you what you were saying. She just overpowers her in a sense as far as on the mic, just the presence. And I agree with you as far as like Tiffany comes across to me just better as a heel to me.
What? You go good. Good team. My bad. Good.
So interrupt me, man. Come on, you're
Yeah,
on
bro.
the
You got it.
float, man.
You got
You
it,
know what I'm
bro.
saying? Yeah, bro. But anyway, man, I would like for Tiffany to win, similar to you. Like just Charlotte just got back. You know what I'm saying? You already gave her the Rumble rub. Now another world title at WrestleMania. You know what I'm saying? I would love for Tiffany to win, but I just got a feeling that Charlotte's gonna get it, and it would be interesting how. You know what I'm saying? How is she gonna tap out the figure eight or some type of I don't know move in Charlotte's arsenal now? But yeah, I just got a feeling that Charlotte's gonna get it.
Okay, this whole thing about Charlotte eating her up on a mic is like, okay, at first, yeah, but that whole promo that Lonnie brought up about, bringing up the divorce and stuff like that, Tiffany kind of, she is even now. Tiffany's held her own, bro. I don't know what y'all talking about. Tiffany held her own. And Tiffany should win this match. There's no reason why a 40-year-old Charlotte should be beating one of your top young stars and Tiffany Stratton. What's the reason for that? Why should Charlotte stand tall yet again? Why should she win? Charlotte's been pushed for so much since the women's revolution started, bro. 10 years. Pushed so much, bro. No character change, no character development. It's the same Charlotte, bro. The same Charlotte. But y'all want to see her win. Well, Kendra, I say Kendra, you want to
I
see
I
her win.
didn't say
I
I wanted her to win.
Huh?
I didn't say I wanted her to win.
You said Charlotte's gonna win.
I have a feeling that she's gonna win.
You said, but she's not gonna win. There should be no feeling.
Okay, I
Should be no
want
feeling.
Tiffany to
There
win.
should be no feeling in your bones that Charlotte should win this match, bro. This is
Okay,
Tiffany. Go with your young star, bro. She's only 25 years old. She's just getting started, bro. She's held her own. Sure, Charlotte got her a couple times, but I would say Tiffany in the promo wise. What you gotta say? What you gotta say?
go ahead, finish, bro.
Are you
I
gonna
don't
bring up
want
the
to interrupt.
backstage segment? Are you gonna bring up the backstage segment?
No,
Is
I
that what you're
wasn't.
bring up?
No, I was gonna go back to another match that we talked about, but go ahead, man.
Okay, what's the other match?
You said the younger star should go over, right?
I think Young Sharks go over. In this instance,
Right. So Jacob shouldn't go over LA Knight.
every store is not the exact same, bro. You know that,
All
bro.
right, man. All right, all right, man.
You know what I'm saying?
All right,
Every
man.
store is
All
the
right,
exact same, bro. Let's keep it. Come on
all
now.
right.
I think Tiffany, man, this is her time, bro. This is her first WrestleMania, I might add. First WrestleMania. She's going in as champion. She should walk out as champion. Have Charlotte. Can we see something new with Charlotte? Can we see some type of any character development? But we haven't seen. This has been the same Charlotte since 2015. Was the same exact Charlotte. Can we get something new? She's a 14-time world champion, 15 whatever. I don't remember anything. I don't remember none. I don't know not one memorable reign that she's had. Keep it above. Let's keep it above. I know sometimes when she's won it, but as far as like winning it and then having a reign, a memorable reign, I can't name. I can't name that one out of 15, 14 of them. So what good is it? What good is it, bro? Out of the four horsewomen, she's at the bottom for me as far as career-wise, storylines, anything like that, impact. She's number four without question. She's at the bottom. And that's because she's never developed a true character. And 10 years later, she still hasn't. So she shouldn't win this match. Have Tiffany win.
And move on, bro. I mean, Charlotte, man, it's Tiffy time. It's Tiffy time, bro. Straight like that.
You act like we disagree.
Huh?
You act like we disagree.
The feeling. I got a feeling that Charlotte's gonna win. I have a feeling, bro. What?
I sound like that? That's crazy.
Yeah, you
I
sound like
I didn't know that.
yeah, man.
Cool.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm
We
going.
want Tiffany to win. We just saying like, you know what I'm saying, the past with, Charlotte, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel you, bro. I feel you.
You know what I mean? You never know.
Lonnie said she got ate up on the mic. I didn't think she got ate up. She didn't eat up.
So what I mean by that is like, and it's human error. The stumbling and the stuttering and stuff like it. I'm not saying it shows that she's not ready, but when you're going up against someone who is seasoned and who has experience in those things over a decade at that, it's hard to. I feel like Tiffany was probably overthinking things, which allowed her not to. I mean, because there's been multiple promos that she had with Charlotte, and I'm just like, like get it out. So it makes her look a little more submissive because of those little things. And then like Charlotte sees that and it's just like, oh well, okay. Well, I'm gonna attack you for that then. Or I'm gonna get on you. I'm gonna show you how it's actually done. So
That's fair. Fair enough.
Yeah, that's fair. That's all you got before we move
Yeah.
finito.
on. You got King's guy, man. Main event, Jay Uso going up against the world heavyweight champion Gunther. I mean, everybody at this point should have Jay winning here, right, Lonnie?
Yeah, I'm going Jay.
Yeah, absolutely. What about you, King?
Mm. I gotta go with Gunther, man. Gotta go with Gunther. Gotta go with Gunther, man. Gotta go with Gunther.
How did we get here?
So the same
Gotta-
guy I was been hyping up Jay Uso for the past year
Yeah, for
wants him to
sure. Yeah,
lose.
for sure. Against you guys, I was bad. Yes, for sure.
You want him to lose in the biggest match of his
I
career.
didn't say I want, bro. I didn't say that. I just think better. It would be better story wise to have Gunther win.
How?
No, I mean, no. Go ahead. No, y'all go ahead. Go
No,
ahead.
I'm asking. Like we
Know
both
what I'm
got
saying. Know
Jay.
what I'm saying. What I'm saying.
I,
I thought Lon was gonna like, dive into the match.
I got Jay winning because of this storyline. Well, I mean, just the way everything has been going. He's 0-3. And yes, I think either or. I'm actually fine with either or, but I do have Jay winning. Um, just everything that's been going on over the past couple of months, the way it's been dragging out. Jay, he keeps taking L after L after L after L, and it's just like, God, dog, like what more can I do? And with Gunther hurting Jimmy, that was probably the no, not probably. That was the fire. That was the match that lit the fire in Jay. Um, so now Jay's going to do everything he can just to make sure he wins. Um, King, I do see where you're going with that, and I'm actually not mad at it at all. I actually like it, but
What you mean?
oh, just as far as Gunther winning and how that will shape the storyline.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah. Um, but I think Jay will win this one. Um, it's so funny because I think everything will come back full. I guess I could say full circle, or pretty much he'll live up to his name. Main event Jey Uso, winning the championship. Um, I just, man, I like just Gunther. In this moment, I just think Jay has all of the leverage. Now, Gunther did cut a great promo Monday or yesterday. But I still think in this moment, I think Jay has the momentum and the leverage. Um, and they say, well, not necessarily the third time, but he done lost to Gunther 3 times already. To
Mm,
make it 4 in a row,
mm,
I don't know.
mm.
But uh, yeah, so I got Jay.
And I got main event Jay Uso, the same guy that we've been hyping up for the past year. You know what I'm saying? Amazing transformation for the past year, two. You know what I'm saying? The guy that we've been wanting to be in that main event. The guy that we've been wanting to be in that spotlight. You know what I'm
Not
saying?
you.
Get away from that. You said, here
Not you.
you go
Not you.
again, interrupting
Not
my
you. Not
flow,
you.
bro.
Not you.
Hey,
You haven't been
huh?
supporting.
What'd you
Go
say?
ahead. I just want to let people know. Not you.
What?
You haven't been supporting for the past year. You haven't been
Yes,
supporting.
I have. What do you mean?
Not the past year. Not your year. Year.
Absolutely.
Nah,
Absolutely.
this time last year he was not on Jay, bro. Stop.
Absolutely. Yes, I was.
He was not on Jay.
I had Jay last year against Jimmy. What do you mean?
Okay. I'm picking him to match is different than you know what I'm saying. Picking him in a match doesn't mean you but really behind him like that. You picked him in one match, bro.
Nah, okay, I will
No,
say no.
Come
I
on,
no. So
bro.
I'll say Kendrick
bro.
was
Bro.
supportive, but he understood where I was coming from. Because there's been certain videos where he was like, I don't know about that, but I see where you're coming from.
Yeah, he can stay on that side, bro. He can stay
Facts,
on
bro.
that
Like, what are you talking
side.
about?
You can stay over there. Stay over
What do you
there.
mean? This is coming from the same guy that has Gunther winning this.
Here. Huh?
You have Gunther winning though.
Just because I picked another person to win a match, don't mean I don't support him. Just because, really, really,
Right. Just the amount of
amount of what?
fanfare that you have for Jay Uso
What?
for the past 2, 3 years. Like, this is the biggest match of his career, man. Like,
I'm sure.
so why you don't have him winning?
I continue your point. My bad. Continue your point.
I don't even remember where I was at.
Go ahead. Think on it.
That's crazy, man. But anyway, kind of like what you were saying, Lonnie. As far as this is the same guy that's been taking L at the L with big main event opportunities. You know what I'm saying? Lost to Gunther 3 times, lost to Roman Reigns, lost to Braun Breaker, right?
Beat my
All
right.
the bro, God,
I
we
wouldn't even
we
talk. I won't even talk. I'm not even talking about you, bro. I'm
hey,
not talking.
I'm about to mute you, bro. But anyway, bro,
Go ahead, bro. Go
this
ahead.
is the biggest um match in his career, and what better way to captivate that by winning the big one? You know what I'm saying? Won the Royal Rumble when nobody expected him to. You know what I'm saying? Riding the wave, yeet, and you know what I'm saying? Like, get Jey Uso the title, bro. You know what I'm saying? Hold it until, you know what I'm saying, SummerSlam ish, you know. So, get him the title, bro. Yeet. Hey
Um,
King.
first of all, man, I just want
King.
to initially,
Hey King.
yo,
Yeet.
okay. So
Yeet.
initially, when Jay won the Rumble, we knew he was going after Gunther, and the feud was ice cold. The feud was cold, right? But the past couple weeks, it's actually been kind of the better builds of this whole WrestleMania season, to be honest. The whole Jimmy thing. Um, Gunther's promo last night was just so captivating to me, bro. That was the best Gunther we've ever seen, bro. And that's why I think that he should win on Saturday, bro. You know, I'm just not ready for his reign is just getting started, really, for real. Now this reign hasn't been as hot as the IC title reign, but it's just now picking up steam. And now we're gonna end it at WrestleMania. Regardless of who Jey Uso, I like Jey. I love Jey Uso. Always supporting him against detractors like Kendrick. Always supporting him. That's gonna continue. I'm just gonna continue to support him. But Jay as world champion, bro, is like it's not right now, bro. It's not right now. You know what I'm saying? Just imagine. Can you just imagine? He say he wins, right? Who he's gonna feud with? Is he gonna main event pay per views and shows like that? You know, who's he really gonna feud with on Raw? What feud will really captivate you going into the summer or however long he's gonna hold it? With Gunther is so much more story to tell, so much more feuds you can have. Have Gunther win. Not every babyface, never hot babyface going to WrestleMania walks out with the title, bro. I can name some time. Let's look at it. Booker T, hot babyface, didn't win the title at WrestleMania. Um, you can say Shinsuke. Shinsuke walked in WrestleMania, didn't win the title. You know what I'm saying? Um, there's only two off the top of my head, but you get my drift. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I think Gunther should win this match, bro. Gunther's hot right now. Jay's obviously hot, but I don't think it's the right moment. Um, I do think that Jay's going to win, but I want Gunther to win, and that's not a knock against Jay. You feel what I'm saying? I'm still a huge supporter of Jay. Um, you can stay on that side. You know what I'm saying? You don't try to come over the side now. You know what I'm saying? You should have stuck with him from the jump, and now you want to come over and act like you some Jay supporter. No, bro. No, I'm gatekeeping this shit, bro. I'm gatekeeping this. I'm the gatekeeper. No, sir. No, sir. So you can start that yeet, 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 because
Eat,
you weren't
eat,
doing you weren't doing
eat.
that last year,
Yeah, it
bro.
was.
When he won the IC
Yeah,
strap,
it
you were
was.
silent. When he beat Brian, you were silent. When he won the
That's
Rumble,
a lie.
you were silent.
That's a lie. I was hyped
You know
for
what I'm
Jay
saying?
when he won the
He
IC.
beat Dragunov, you still hating.
All
He
right.
pinned Roman, you still hating. So what we doing?
Eating.
Stay on that side, bro.
We
It's on
eating, man.
that side,
Hey,
bro.
so I got a question for you before we
Yeah,
move
what's the
on.
question? The question, pal.
I got a question for you.
It's a question.
So if Jay doesn't get it now, then when?
Huh?
If not now, then when? For Jay.
Um, you can push this to the next pay per view. I mean, look at I forgot Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes went in and didn't win the championship. And what happened? He got even hotter, way hotter. Am I wrong?
You comparing Jay to
That was
Cody?
just 2 years ago, huh?
You comparing Jay to Cody?
That Linus, am I doing that? I said a hot baby face going into WrestleMania. They don't always win the championship. I just gave you 3 examples.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. This feud, it reminds me so much of John Cena and JBL when Cena was going after his first WWE championship. It's too many similarities in this. And it just reminds me so much of WrestleMania 21. A little
Yeah, you
too
got the
much.
the bully heel champion and the you know babyface.
Mm.
So, I mean, I get it. Did y'all have anything else before we get into the main event, night one?
This should be the main event for real. I think this match should be the main event.
But it's not. So,
I'm saying it should have been like it has the best build. You don't think
be-
so?
better
You don't think
build than
so?
the main event.
Yeah, I do actually. I do.
Okay,
Yeah, I do.
that's cool.
Yeah,
You ready for the main event?
yeah.
The main event. Cool. All right, man. So, triple threat match, man. Um,
Mm.
got Roman Reigns, the original Tribal Chief,
Mm.
going against CM Punk, his first WrestleMania main event, and Seth freaking Rollins, man. Um, me personally, man, this whole feud, it's been good, but a bit like cartoony. in a sense, as far as like everybody's going back and forth about one dude being their either wise man or being their manager or being their best friend. It's like kind of like Seth Rollins kind of like put into perspective yesterday as far as like whoever wins this kind of like is the you know is going to carry the flagship moving forward in a sense. You know what I'm saying? And Seth was like, he doesn't want guys to come in here and be like Roman and just be half-assed and just be here when it's convenient for them versus Punk when things doesn't go your way, you just leave. You know what I'm saying? Rather than with Seth, he bust his ass and just like went through the grind. And one interesting thing he said was that him winning this match is best for business. And last time we heard someone say that was John Cena. And look what happened with him turning heel, joining The Rock. So
Mm.
I got Seth Rollins winning this match. Not only winning this match, man, but possibly turning heel and aligning with them boys. You know what I'm saying? Because look at what he was wearing. Like it was very Shield like esque, and doing it again with the chair shot with Roman Reigns to the back. I mean, it'd be very intriguing how that goes down. But I got Seth Rollins with this match clean,
Mm.
probably pinning Punk.
Mm. Mm.
Um, I was struggling between Punk and Rollins. Um, this is, really tough because, with this being Punk first main event, he's gonna do whatever he can to make sure he wins this, and but Rollins is gonna make sure he does everything that Punk doesn't win. Um, I think I'm gonna go with Rollins too. I think that makes the storyline a whole lot better. And honestly, Rollins really haven't won anything in a while. He's been on a losing stretch for a minute too.
Yeah.
Um, I think a win is kind of a little overdue for him. Um, but yeah, it's like he's turning into that vintage Seth again. Um, and he's such a master manipulator. He's the bug ear for Punk and Roman, and it's just like, I mean, because he made some good points. He made some good points when talking to Roman yesterday, or stating the facts. I'll say that he was stating the facts, and yeah, I think I'm gonna go Rollins on this, and I think I was gonna choose Rollins anyway because that curve stomp he gave to Roman Reigns at Royal Rumble, oh, that was beautiful.
Mm.
That was beautiful. So just I'm going off that alone. I'm picking Seth Rollins.
It's rare to see a triple threat match, bro. Like in this spot with no stakes on the line, bro. They just put three big names and just threw them in a match at WrestleMania, and I'm supposed to be emotionally invested in this, bro. There's normally when we have triple threat matches, there's something on the line, bro. Whether it's a championship or number one contender spot, something like that. There's nothing on the line, bro. Rollins last night, I feel like he's been carrying this feud promo wise, right? He said something like the winner of this match will define the future of this business. Most of these guys are pushing 40 or over the age of 45. Like, you know what I'm saying? What future of the business? Like, one's a part timer, one's over 45 years old, and Rollins is on one good knee. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm not. I'm interested in this match because of the name, the star power. But as far as like who wins, bro, who cares, bro? This whole thing's been revolving around Paul Heyman and then this favor. Who cares? Who cares, bro? What are the stakes? It's a triple threat for the sake of having a triple threat. You just want all three guys in a match, throw them together, and hopefully it'll garner interest, bro.
I
Like,
think it would have
I
been
mean, you know
better.
what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I think it would have been better if it was either Punk and Rollins,
Exactly. Yes, exactly. The trilogy. They have
or if you was going to make it a triple threat, throw Drew back in there.
yeah.
That's just me. I think Roman, but it's only because of Paul Heyman that Roman is in this match. So, but
It feels for this whole thing feels so forced. Like, you know what I'm saying? Why can't it be the winner of this match will get a guaranteed world title opportunity at SummerSlam, something like that, or the next pay per view, or somewhere down the line? This match is like there's no stakes. Nothing to be emotionally invested in. I'm sure guys like Kendrick are so excited for this match, man. You know, no stakes, no nothing, just threw it together, it's forced. I'm sure Kendrick is loving this. But for me, bro, I feel like this could have been done a lot better, man. And as far as the whole CM Punk main event thing, whatever, yeah, but I feel like this is not really what CM Punk's really talking about. Like,
yeah,
you know
yeah.
what I'm saying? This is the main, sure, this is the main event, I put it in quotations, but CM Punk's talking like, okay, strong Bill going to WrestleMania and he's going for a title in the actual main event of WrestleMania, like the marquee, like, you know what I'm saying? That's not what this is, bro. This is not what this was just he didn't win the Rumble, he didn't win the Chamber, but somehow he's main eventing WrestleMania. Like you get what I'm saying? I'm good. I'm good on it. I'll watch it still, but I feel like it could have been done so much better and it could have gone with so many different directions with each guy, bro. But as far as the winner, bro, I say Rollins, man. I say Rollins. Give it to Rollins, but he did stand tall last night, so we kind of know how that goes, you know. But I give it to Rollins, bro. Just cause.
Um, this is something I kind of been thinking about, and I guess I wanted you guys' input because sometimes I feel like it's a little like match overload.
Mhm.
How would you guys feel if they went back to one night?
They're making too much money now. They're making too much money with the two nights. They're getting 60,000, 70,000 a night. They go back to one night, bro. You split that in half. Nah, I don't think they're going back to one night, bro. Even though I like it.
But I'm just saying, would you guys prefer that or the two nights?
I like the 2 nights. It's pretty cool.
I don't know. I just kind of feel like this WrestleMania, this one specifically, I feel like it's match overload. Um,
Yeah, we went over two of them that could be easily Raw matches.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Just for
I'm
the
just,
sake of people,
I don't know.
you know.
I'm not really, I'm not gonna say I'm not a fan of the two nights, but just this one to have 7 matches for one night,
Yeah.
that's a little bit too much.
Mm-hmm.
I think six should be the limit, and I think six is already a lot. But yeah, I mean, you guys are right, making way too much money. But I'm just like the filler matches. I don't know. Me personally, I don't even like filler matches because it's just like if there's no purpose to it, then why? Especially for an event like WrestleMania.
Mhm.
This is the Super Bowl of wrestling,
Mm-hmm.
and we got War Raiders versus New Day.
Ah,
I mean, that's facts, bro. That's all y'all got before we move to night two.
Damn, we're just now touching night two.
that's
Ouch.
crazy. Yeah.
Yep. Yep. But yeah, man, night two is 6 matches that I know for sure. Let's start hard and heavy, man. Triple threat action for the Women's World Heavyweight Championship, man. Io Sky going up against Bianca Belair and Rhea Ripley.
Mm.
King, who do you have walking out Vegas as world champion?
I'm gonna go with EO. Although I feel like this triple threat is kind of forced as well. Rhea should not be in this match. There's no reason why she should be in this match, bro. She lost clean on Raw to EO. Why is Rhea in this match, bro? All she did after she lost, she cried and whined, and Adam Pearce finally gave in and gave her the match, bro. There's no reason Rhea should not win this match at all, bro. Rhea is no, bro. I love Rhea, but she did not win this match. Io Sky deserves to have a WrestleMania moment. Bianca Belair has had multiple WrestleMania moments. Even although I think she's the greatest female wrestler of all time, Io, no question. Io, no question. I think she should pin Rhea again, which furthers the story. Like, you know what I'm saying? Rhea's never beaten Io. So have her pin Io on the greatest stage of them all. Keep that going. And maybe Rhea can be forced to really be more vulnerable and maybe we can dive into her character a little more. You know what I'm saying? Let's see a new Rhea. So I got Io all the way, man. Pinning, my bad. Io pinning Rhea in this match.
Yeah, I got EO winning too. Literally, what you just said was how I've been feeling ever since the triple threat was made. I wouldn't be surprised if Bianca won though, because of who she is and how dominant she is and things like that. But I just think this run for EO will be just a whole lot better. Um, Holding the championship, she's earned it. She deserved it, and I feel like she's getting ripped off with this triple threat match. And I don't like, I mean, like you said, I don't like how they just threw Rhea in there just for ratings
Mhm.
or just because of the names. I think honestly, things like that can cause more harm than good. Um, because Rhea is one of the biggest WWE superstars. It's like, well, we got to have her there, and I get it, but I don't know, have her. Well, but then that would go against the whole filler match. Um, I I don't know. But I do have Io winning, and I do want Io to pin Rhea. But but like you said, that builds more character development, even though she's gonna whine more. But then I also wonder, will this turn Bianca heel?
Mm.
We've been seeing her become a little bit more, uh, well, she was always aggressive, but it's just like a more bullish, more bullish. Just things like that. And usually, whenever people have certain promos, um, when they're turning heel or they already heel, a lot of the things that they say are absolutely valid, but they always say the I should have did that or this person shouldn't have this and that blah blah. So like her mentioning Rhea, like is absolutely true, but what babyface do you know cuts a promo and say that?
Mm.
So I wouldn't be surprised if we were to see some type of heel from Bianca Belair. Um Not necessarily now, but in the I don't know, maybe next year or something like that. But just the way things have been looking is just like, oh, okay, well, you're not just I'm a Barbie girl, but
Mhm.
yeah, I have EO.
Yeah, I agree with y'all, man. I got Io Sky. She had came into last year's WrestleMania as women's champion as well, and going into this year's as world women's champion as well. So like I think she deserves her moment. She lost last year,
Yep.
but she definitely needs her moment this year. One of the most consistent not just women's wrestler, but just WWE superstars, period, on the current roster. She definitely deserves her moment. I agree as far as like the aspect of just throwing Rhea in there because the story is there for, you know, Io and Bianca itself. And so, what better way to up the ante, putting another big name in there with Rhea. And so I was thinking that too, as far as like some way, somehow, this could be like the catalyst of a heel turn for Bianca, which I've been calling for the past months, for the past couple months. King just wants to be like, what I'm saying, not understanding of that. But a heel Bianca could make money any day of the week. And so,
Yeah.
okay. And so, Io Scott definitely deserves her win here. But I think she should pin Bianca though. That could be, cause her to have her moment and be like, what I'm saying, and lead the way of a possible heel turn in the weeks to come. And so, yeah, man, I got Io Scott, bro. You know what I'm saying? Retain the title.
Why you want Bianca Hill so bad?
Why not? She been a
Why she
babyface her
the
entire
hottest
career.
baby? Why she's the hottest baby face in the company, one of the hottest baby in the company.
Okay,
They want to be heel just for the sake of it. Oh, because she's been face so long, she has to turn heel. No, bro. What?
okay,
You wanted to get pinned?
yep,
I don't think she's ever got pinned at WrestleMania before.
I know.
And you wanted to get pinned in the triple threat match
Yeah,
just for the sake of it.
it's a part of a story
I can
moving on,
see, I
moving
can see,
forward.
I can see if she's getting stale as a babyface, but she's not. She's not stale as a babyface.
Okay,
Is she still? Is she still?
not to me.
Okay, so why you want her heel then?
Somebody gotta eat the pin.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm talking about the heel turn. I'm saying heel. Why she get to be heel?
Just the whole story with Jade and Naomi as well. You know what I'm saying? That can get to her as well. You know what I mean? She lost. Her best friends are beefing. Like, come on, man.
So turn heel on who? So she'll be a bad guy to Jade. Is that what you're saying? Because Jade's the face here, right? Yeah, Jade's the face. So
Correct.
all right, bro. All right, bro.
That's
This
gonna
man,
happen. That's gotta happen eventually. Jade Bianca, and that can't be face versus face.
why not?
All right, man.
Why can't it?
Okay.
I'm asking. I'm really asking. I'm not. I'm really asking.
You will like that?
We never seen face to face fuse before.
Yeah, but it's more intriguing with understandably heel turn.
You
No,
just, I mean, you just want to turn a heel just for the sake of it, and it's like it's not really needed. Like it's not needed at all.
it is needed.
You know what I'm
Or
saying?
maybe it was like Naomi said it just to save face, but really it was Bianca.
I mean, you want Cody to turn heel, so I mean,
I'm not the only one that wants Cody Hill.
no, I'm saying you want to turn heel, but look at him now. Like, come on
It's
now.
not that we want them to turn heel. We
Cody's
just
hot.
wouldn't be
The stories,
surprised. We
you
wouldn't
know
be
what I mean?
surprised if it happened because of the tendencies that's being shown. I'm
Every
not saying I want them to be heel. Like I said, with Bianca, I wouldn't be surprised if that came eventually because of what's being said. Certain things that he'll say, faces don't say. And in one of the promos that she did, she said something. I was just like, well, faces usually don't say that, but that's interesting. So I'm just taking note of what's being said, and I wouldn't be surprised. And honestly, with the events going on, I wouldn't be so well. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if she turned heel because of what Kendrick said. Like, two of her good friends are beefing. She felt like she was betrayed. Um, she would have a valid crash out. But, everyone will look at that as her turning heel. She may just take it out on someone who is a face, like Bailey. She would probably take it out on Bailey or something like that. But yeah.
All right. I mean,
So you want Bianca to be a face for her entire career?
I mean, some people just, I mean, I wouldn't mind it. She's too popular. She's too popular as a babyface. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I'm trying to think who has been a face their whole career. Like, absolutely.
Rey Mysterio.
That is absolutely true. That is absolutely true. Yep.
Bianca Belair. Bianca Belair should be babyface for the rest of her career. As long as he's not stale. As long as he's not stale. Like Roman Reigns, for example. He was a babyface for what, 5 years, right? We're booing him, right? He was stale, so he turned heel. Bianca Belair, she's not stale, so why turn heel? You get what I'm saying? John Cena getting booed. People want him to turn heel for all these years. He could refuse, refuse, refuse. Now he finally does it because he was stale. Bianca's not stale. Like, you just want to do it just cause. Imagine if Cody turned heel about when we talking about Cody turning heel late last year. So when a babyface shows some grit on the mic or in through his actions, he a heel. You can't show no grit. My God, he has to be smiley and all the time. When you show grit against AJ Styles and I Quit match, oh, he's showing heel tendencies. It's a personal feud and it's an I Quit match. You can't show no grit. Like, oh my God,
No, we said
my
no.
goodness,
We said he was just more aggressive than usual,
you can't be
and
aggressive.
that's not like Cody.
John Cena went aggressive. The Umaga match went aggressive. What? Should he have been healed in?
No, all I
You
said
know what I'm
was
saying? I mean, my
all I
God,
said was he was just KO, for example, the whole ladder match. I was like, okay, that's a little unusual
it's
from
personal.
Cody.
He
All
took
I
him
said was
out.
it's a little unusual from Cody.
He took
So
him
I
out for
would he
a fight.
has heel tendencies. So I wouldn't be surprised if he turned heel.
What's heel
No one
tendency?
said he is going to turn heel. We just said we wouldn't be surprised if he did. No one said that they were going to. We just said we wouldn't be surprised.
So just imagine if a guy gave you a package pile driver, right? And he puts you out of work for a good month and a half. You mean to tell me that still gonna be smiley and take it easy on him and buddy buddy? No.
Which is why I
Oh my
said
gosh.
Bianca, which is why I said Bianca would have a valid crash out, but everyone will look at that as her turning heel.
So you
That's
wanted
what
to
I
be healed.
said.
So you wanted to be healed. Even though she's not still right now, you want to be
I
healed.
never said that. I said I wouldn't be surprised if she did. That's all I said.
Okay, bro. Okay.
I'm just paying attention. That's all.
All right.
That's like me saying, "Oh, you know what? I think Randy Orton is going to turn heel again because he's bringing the punt back." No, just because him
Yeah.
bringing a punt back doesn't mean he's going to turn heel. He has the tendencies to be heel. We've already seen that. That doesn't mean he's going to turn heel. That's all we're saying. We wouldn't be surprised if they turn heel. Not saying that they were going to. Well, I'm saying that, but
Y'all got it, man. I got it, bro.
Y'all ready for the next match, man?
Yeah, bro.
You got Lonnie's favorite versus King's favorite, man, in a Sin City street fight.
oh,
Drew McIntyre going one on one with Damian Priest. Um, Lonnie, how you feeling about this match, man? And who you got winning?
I feel, I guess. It's interesting. It's not bad. Drew. It's not bad. Um, I got Drew though. I actually do want Drew to win. Um, I'm sorry, I can't stop thinking about when Damian Priest beat him up on the car. He's like, "Oh, my eye, my eye." I can't stop thinking about it, but I got Drew winning this. I like but man, I but thinking about it now, I don't know because usually when it comes to unsanctioned matches, Drew usually lose. Well, over the past year, depending on what kind of match it is, Drew has lost those matches. I think I'm gonna still go Drew. I think Um, I don't know. I just like Drew winning here. I like Damian Priest. He's cool, but you know, he uh he hasn't seen Broken Dreams, man. So I got Drew McIntyre, and it's just not necessarily a reason why. I'm just picking Drew. I'm just picking Drew. I'm just picking Drew. I mean, like it's not bad. Like this match isn't. I don't think it'll be bad. I kind of like the two going up against each other, but I just in any other world in this one, I don't see Damian Priest beating Drew. To me, Drew is just too good. But yeah.
Yeah, I've been seeing people online, crying about, Drew deserves more than just a street fight match with Damian Priest. I'm pretty sure King was one of them. You know what I'm saying? Drew
But
should be higher on the card. You know what I'm saying?
cool.
It makes sense in a way because this is the same guy that cost Drew McIntyre the world title last year, cashing in his Money in the Bank. So one WrestleMania later, they're having a match. So it kind of makes sense long term booking. But I agree. Drew McIntyre should definitely win here, have his moment. Um, I mean, that's that for me. You know what I'm saying? Just the year that McIntyre has had, losing the feud against Punk, losing the matches with Rollins, uh, just everything, just losing all the time. You know what I'm saying? And so he deserves his moment at WrestleMania. And um, how you feeling about that, King? You have your boy winning with
Um,
one eye.
I think he's above this match, bro. He should have been in a better match than this after an incredible 2024 he's had last year with CM Punk, winning the world title, winning Money in the Bank, yeah, yada yada yada. Feud of the year, one of the greatest Hell in a Cell matches I've ever seen. Um, one of the greatest matches period ever seen. You know what I'm saying? He really carried Punk throughout that feud, um, promo wise and in ring. Um, I believe at the beginning of this, I think after the Rumble or before the Rumble, he said he wanted to, get payback on the bloodline, right? What happened to that? I thought it was gonna lead to him versus Roman Reigns at WrestleMania, and he finally beats Roman Reigns for the first time in his career. But that didn't happen. He's going up against Damian Priest, a guy who's good, but flopped as world champion last year. Um, this is a this is a Raw match. This is a SmackDown match at best. Drew deserves better. He's one of your top guys, and he's playing around with upper mid card kind of guy. So I think Drew should win this match. There's no reason why he shouldn't win this match. Um, it's Drew all the way, man. Drew all the way. And I hope after this match, after the WrestleMania season is over with, start putting more high profile matches, man.
Yeah, I think
Ridiculous.
I think I hope that happens. As far as DP, I don't know. I kind of think you going in on
I was
DP a
going
little
in. How am
bit.
I going
Yeah,
in
we
on
going
him?
all the way in.
How am I,
That's
how am I going in on
unnecessary.
him? How am I going in on? I'll just say Drew deserves better. That's it. What you talking
You
about?
I
said
don't
you
think DP is bad though.
I didn't say he
Not
was
as bad as
bad.
you make
I
him
didn't say he
sound.
was bad.
He was like, oh, he's just the upper mid card.
No, I'm saying he's an upper mid card guy. I'm saying he's upper mid card. Like this is
didn't,
he
didn't,
is.
didn't you say he flopped as champion? How did he flop?
Yeah, he flopped the champion.
How?
The botches in two big matches. The botch in Scotland. The botch we didn't kick out against Rollins on Money in the Bank. The
Okay,
promo,
yeah, that one was
promo
by
kind of
far
weak.
the worst though when he
You know
didn't
what
kick
I'm saying?
out. That was really bad. But I mean, I don't know.
He did what he could, bro.
I like no, I'm saying I like Priest. I'm just saying the championship didn't the run did wasn't really good. It wasn't good.
But how was the presentation? Like his promos, like before, like
Promo,
the actual matches.
Nah, he most definitely got better because he used to be
he went
not good.
way
I'll say
like
that.
They were okay. Like they weren't really like, you know what I'm saying? It was he was clearly transitional for Gunther, bro. He just needed a baby
All
face,
right, man.
you know. I mean, am I wrong? I don't think I'm wrong. You know what I'm
I don't
saying?
know. I can't necessarily say he's an upper mid card because he was in an elimination chamber. So I can't call him an upper mid card if he's in an elimination chamber match.
What you mean?
What you mean? What I mean?
Upper mid card. I could have said mid card, but I said upper mid card. Upper mid
So
card.
so I guess Punk is too, right?
What you mean?
Is Punk a upper mid card?
No, he's a main eventer. He's in the main event of WrestleMania.
But they were in the same elimination chamber though,
What does the
right?
elimination chamber have to do? What's the elimination chamber got to do with anything? It's just one match.
Because
What do you
Priest
mean?
qualified just like everyone else,
Saying there's
except for
upper
Cena.
upper mid card guys can be in a match, can be in a chamber match, bro.
Okay. So
Huh?
outside of Roxanne Perez, who was the upper mid card for the women's?
What you mean?
Who was the upper mid card for the women's?
Come on, in the chamber match?
Yeah.
Who was in the chamber match again? Who was in it?
Um,
Was Charlotte in it? No, she wasn't Royal Rumble.
Bianca,
Bianca.
Alexa Bliss, Roxanne.
Yeah,
Uh,
Alexa Bliss is upper mid card.
I don't
I
even
don't even
remember.
know why she.
Yeah,
If they not gonna make,
she upper mid card.
Who?
I guess that's for another video. Why put her in this if she's not even gonna wrestle?
And that's not even a bad thing. Upper mid card is not even a bad thing. You know how many people would love to be upper mid card status? Upper mid card is when you can be put in the main event and you know what I'm saying for for the time being and then go back to upper mid card. Like you're kind of believable as a main eventer. You get what I'm saying? It's not a knock on Damian Priest, but it's not a knock
I don't know. The way you were talking, you made it seem like a knock.
on. I think Drew he should have done better this WrestleMania. I feel like he should have had a better like marquee match. He should, you know what I'm saying? This is like a Raw SmackDown match, like, you know, house show type ordeal. After the year he had last year, he's probably honestly, if they had the Slammies, he probably won Superstar of the Year. Outside of Cody. Outside of Cody. He would have came in like second. That's a superstar. Outside of Cody. Keep it a buck. You want money,
I'm glad you corrected
world
yourself.
title, feud of the year, match of the year. But come on now. Come on now. And now he's going against Damian Priest at the show of shows.
I
Y'all
mean,
cool? Y'all cool with that? Y'all cool with it?
I mean, I just don't think Damian Priest isn't a bad option. That's
Right.
all.
You said what?
I was agreeing with him.
Y'all cool. Hop off is not, bro. I was agreeing with him. No, bro. This
That's
is
what I just said.
huh?
That's what I just said.
So, anyways, he should have done this. I better see some improvement in his booking going forward.
Yeah, I think this year, I think after this WrestleMania match, because I was thinking the same thing. So, like I said, I was like, Damian Priest and McIntyre, that's not a bad match. But I was like, okay, by at least SummerSlam, we have to see something different
Hmm.
completely. Like, I would like to see Drew McIntyre as King of the Ring. Oh, that'd be great. I would
Hmm.
love that. I would actually love him to be King in the Ring. Or shoot, just even win that crown jewel. Like, just well, never mind. But
Mm.
yeah, no, for sure. I think his booking and his winnings uh need to increase.
That's about Drew.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'm right talking about Drew.
And not lose by roll up.
Yeah, all right, yeah, no, that was some bull. That was some bull. I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't know. Last year they was playing Drew like he was trash or something. I don't know, but maybe this, all that happened because of the storyline that is, I guess, that may be brewing eventually. Someone either is going to use it against him or he's going to use it against someone else that we didn't even possibly realize played a role in it.
Hmm. Y'all ready for the next match?
Yeah.
All right, man. For the women's tag team titles, Liv Morgan, Raquel Rodriguez going up against Bailey. Like and Lyra Valkyria. Um, See, this is where like my frustrations come in at. We were introduced to women's mid card titles, giving more women opportunities to be on cards like this. WrestleMania, the biggest show of the year, and then you have a mid card title champion in a tag team title match, where you could have had way more women in a multi women match, maybe a 44 way or a six pack challenge for the IC or for the United States Championship. Where's Chelsea Green? Where's
Mm.
Chelsea Green?
Oh, I
One
forgot
of the
about
hottest,
Chelsea.
women in the company right now, and she's not on the card. Why she not on the card?
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
So that's like one of my gripes. But um, clearly Liv and Raquel's going to retain here. Um, and speaking of Bailey, they've been teasing Bailey and Roxanne Perez for like the past month and a half, and she's not on the card at all, Roxanne. So it's like, what was the point of doing that? You know what I'm saying? So this is like a super random match to have Bailey on the card and Lyra. Um, but yeah, clearly Liv and Raquel is gonna do some type of heel thing to retain the titles here,
Mm.
and I mean, that's all I gotta say about that one.
I don't really care about this match, bro. You can go ahead on.
Yeah, same. Next. I got
Let's
Liv and Raquel.
move
That's
on.
all I gotta say.
Move
That's
on.
it.
Yep.
That's it. Yeah.
We love women though. We love women.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
bro.
We want to
Support,
Right.
make that
That's
clear.
fair.
We
You
support,
know
love women.
support.
what I'm saying. But next match, man. I'm gonna be real with y'all. This is my choice of not just match of the night, but the match of the entire WrestleMania weekend. Um, you got the phenomenal AJ Styles going against Logan Paul. Um, Not only do I have this being the best match of the entire weekend, but this could possibly be not only Logan Paul's best match since he's been in the company, but also AJ Styles' best WrestleMania match. Um, just what we know, what AJ Styles can bring to the table, but also with Logan Paul's athleticism, this could be like 5 stars, bro. Maybe four.
What?
Okay. But yeah, AJ Styles I got winning here, obviously. But Logan Paul's new move is like that was smooth, bro. You know what I'm saying? But definitely AJ Styles for the win, bro. Clean, clean. Who you got, King? Since you want to complain,
As far as your points about there being this the best match in Logan Paul's career, and this is a 5 star, 4 star match, best match of the weekend.
absolutely,
Asinine. It's crazy,
that's
bro.
absolutely, man.
This thrown together match is like, yes, you have two good workers, but I mean, bro, the best match of Logan's career, this match won't be better than the Rollins match at 39.
Yeah, it will.
One better than the Roman match for the championship.
Yeah, it will.
It's not gonna be better than the Ricochet match. This is not. It's
Who?
not.
Who's that?
Ricochet.
Who's that?
Okay.
All right.
Anyway, it's not gonna be better than the Roman match. Nothing. It's not gonna top that. Let's be honest. The Rollins match 39 was almost at that level. And you talking about some AJ Styles? This match was thrown together last minute. There's really hardly no story. Karrion Cross has been carrying the story, and he's not even in the match. Karrion Cross has been carrying it. But this is gonna be 5 stars. It's gonna blow your socks off. This is gonna be the best match you've ever seen, the best match of the weekend. Stop. Stop. Who you trying to fool, bro? You know what I'm saying? This match, bro, I expect AJ to win. I mean, if you look at AJ's track record at WrestleMania, I mean, we thought him versus Edge was gonna be crazy. Didn't happen that way. Shinsuke at Mania thought it was gonna be crazy. Didn't happen that way. Chris Jericho at WrestleMania didn't happen that way. His track record at WrestleMania hasn't really been, you know what I'm saying, up to the AJ Styles phenomenal standard. But I mean, all of a sudden, you think this match is going to be off the wall, crazy, the best match we'll ever see from Logan Paul in his time in WWE, and for AJ Styles. Oh my gosh, no, bro, you can pipe that down. It's not going to be all that. This is a Raw match at best. Let's relax. Let's relax. I appreciate the enthusiasm and the hype, but I'm not buying it, my guy. I'm not buying it. Um, I don't really care about this match because it was thrown together last minute. I thought AJ was going after Breaker because they had a couple segments together. I thought he was going after Breaker for the U.S. title. I would have been much more inclined to see that matchup. But this is what we got. I think AJ should win it. And yeah, this is not going to be 80 Styles. It's not. This is not going to be Logan Paul's best match he's ever had in WWE. This is kind of crazy. So yeah, they got AJ, man.
Um, man, I think this will be a really good match. I don't know about 5 stars. I
Four
think
stars?
it'll be really good. Huh?
4 stars?
Maybe, maybe.
Okay.
I think they're both. I think they're both really good in the ring. It seems like they have pretty good chemistry together already. I think Logan that new move was crazy.
It is. It is.
Um that most definitely looked like something he made on WWE 2K. And it was like, you know what, I'm gonna try it in real life. That's literally what it looks like. I was trying to figure out how he did it. Um Anywho, um I'm taking AJ Styles by a slight edge. A slight edge. I think this match is going to be a little bit tougher to call. I think there will be a lot of kickouts. Um, in this, a lot of high flying action going on, which everyone, of course, loves. Um, I think Logan Paul will probably pull out another move that you know, we haven't seen before. He is full of surprises, and that is what I like about Logan Paul. The stuff that he pulls off is like, how do you even do that? Um, I do like this match though. I think this will be one of the better matches of the weekend.
Gonna
Um,
be the best match.
I guess. I
All
mean,
He said, "I guess I'm weak."
uh,
right.
nah. I think AJ always puts on a pretty good show um during WrestleMania. So I think, like I said, I think I'm gonna go AJ Styles by a slight edge. I think it's gonna be a tough one for him to win, but I think he'll win it.
Yeah, absolutely. Um, so do we have any type of hype towards going back to you, King? Did you have any type of expectations with the Shane McMahon match at 33 with AJ? And it turned out to be the best match on the card?
Yeah, it was a strong build too. I was invested in that match. I remember. Yep, it was a
Yeah,
build. Strong
absolutely.
build. It makes
So
sense.
what are you talking about?
What?
What are you talking about?
There's no build. There's no build. The build was weak for this match. What are you talking about?
Okay, and
I mean, if you're emotionally invested in it, I mean, more power to you, my boy. More
who
power
said
to
I
you.
was invested?
Huh?
Who said I was invested?
You said, "Oh man, this is gonna be a five. This is gonna be a match of the weekend. There's
The
five,
match itself,
4 star.
yes.
Oh my gosh, this is gonna be the best match Logan Paul's ever had. Oh my god, in his
Yeah,
life. This not. This
yeah, yeah.
not, bro.
You don't
This
think
not.
so?
This not, bro. This
Okay,
not. Let's calm down, man.
okay. Y'all ready for the next match?
Yeah, man.
All right, man. Fatal four way for the Intercontinental Championship, man. You got Braun Breaker defending his title against Penta, Dominic Mysterio, and Finn Balor. Lonnie, who you got walking out as IC champ?
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. I just because I want Dirty Dom to win so bad.
Bro, chill, bro.
Bro, I just want to see him win. I'm not choosing him. I'm not that's not my pick. But I'm just saying for the shits and giggles of it, like I want to see Dirty Dom win just because of how Finn has been towards Dom. But um
Mhm.
this is tough. I think I have Finn Balor winning this match. Um
Wait, really? No
yeah,
way. That's again, no way.
I
Wow.
have Finn winning this. Because this is the only way Braun could lose. No one seeing him one on one. No one seeing him one on one. Um, yeah, I'm going Finn. Penta is just a little too early. Just a little too early. I like Penta though. I think he'll probably get his shot SummerSlam. Um, Dom, like I said, I just want to see him win to piss off Finn. Um, Braun, he's gonna duke it out. He's gonna do what he needs to do to make sure he retains his title. But in some way, shape, or form, somebody gonna screw it up for him. Somebody, and it may be Dirty Dom. I wonder if Dirty Dom will be the sacrificial lamb,
Mm.
for it, or maybe Carlito again. Who knows? Um, but I think Finn right now, um, he's kind of been the laughing stock lately of the WWE. So I think with a win like this, just shows or gives a small reminder of like, hey, like, I want you to know I'm still that guy. Even though I have this IC champ, like, hey, like I'm here. Like I still exist and I'm not just no tag team type of guy. Cause that's what he's been attached to for a while. So um yeah, I got Finn in this.
Yeah, we agree, man. I got Finn Balor as well. You know what I'm saying? Um, Definitely do not see Braun retaining. Um, at this point, I think he's main event level ready, and he's done everything he could to, elevate the mid card. And he's definitely not gonna eat the pin. You know what I'm saying? I see either Dom or Penta. Maybe not even Penta because it's so early for him.
Dom.
Dom is definitely taking the
Ooh,
pin,
Finn, Penn, and
and
Dom.
Yeah,
Ooh,
absolutely. Um, I'm just I've been a Finn guy since, NXT, man. And so um definitely want him to have his moment on the biggest stage. And, you know, I, I'm just biased to Finn, you know what I'm saying? And so um especially it goes along with the story with, the Judgment Day, especially if Finn does pin Dom, you know what I'm saying? And so Penta does his own thing, and then obviously this is a way for Braun to sneakily get into the main event scene against whoever is champion at that time. And so, um, yeah, man, Finn Balor, bro, have him have a title for a couple months. You know what I mean? Why not?
You want to talk about a show stealer, man? Look no further, man. These four guys, four fantastic workers, and Dom, Penta, Finn, and Braun. Um, Finn is ice cold. Dom has really. How I don't remember the last time Dom's won a match on TV. Um, Penta, like Lonnie said, is kind of new. So Braun should retain the title in this match, bro. Um, this match is kind of thrown together. It's a little story between Finn and Dom, but for the most part, it's thrown together. And there's no way that Braun should be. Braun is hot right now. He has the best spear I've ever seen. He has a lot of momentum going right now, and for him to lose it on a grand stage right now is just like It doesn't make much sense to me, especially with the competitors in this match. Finn is ice cold, Dom is ice cold, Penta is new, and so you want the IC title to be on a cold Finn Balor, a Finn Balor who rarely wins, the Finn Balor who has a history of losing big matches. You want the IC title on a cold superstar, an ice cold superstar. You want it on Dom, a guy who barely wins, a guy who was Rhea's sidekick for a better part of a year. That's who you want as IC champ. Penta, a guy who just got to the main roster with just 3 months ago. You want to be IC, have the IC strap, or do you want one of the hottest, youngest guys that you have right now as the IC champion? He has plenty of time to move up to the main event scene. He has plenty of time. He's just getting started, bro. Now is not the time to drop it right now. When he does drop it, he should drop it to a guy who's actually hot, not two guys that are cold and one guy that is relatively new. You know what I'm saying? You guys just said one of you guys said that he elevated the IC strap. Don't you want him to give it to someone who's actually like on the rise, who's actually hot, has some momentum? I mean, it's not rhetorical. I mean, I'm really asking. Like, I mean, you want him dropping the Finn is lowering the prestige of it.
You know, I wish I was in this match.
Who?
Dragunov. I
That'd be.
wish he was actually in this match.
I would love a one-on-one between Braun and Dragunov
Yeah.
in the Fatal 4-Way.
Yeah. Same.
Yeah.
I hate that the injury happened to him, which is why I personally believe that's why the Fatal Four Way came about.
Yeah. You know, maybe we can probably see Braun versus Rusev after this. You know what I'm saying? Who don't want to see Braun versus Rusev? Maybe Rusev takes it off him. I think Breaker's winning this thing, man. Breaker's winning this thing. Keep momentum going, and then somebody hot will come along soon eventually, and they'll take the title off him.
Okay, man. We'll see, man.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? Um, Before we get into the main event, um, obviously we know, Kevin Owens, you know what I'm saying? Unfortunate neck injury, had to pull out for WrestleMania. Lonnie, do you see Randy Orton having a match at WrestleMania? If so, who will he be going up against?
No, I don't. Um, I can't. I'm trying to think of someone, and I actually can't. Who did he just have a argument or some friction with this past Friday?
King's favorite, Solo Sikoa.
Mm, yeah, nah. He might just RKO Tama Tonga. Might be it or something like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't see anything really happening. I think that's why well, not only because they're in St. Louis, but he's the cover of Backlash. I think then, there'll be something, but
Hmm.
nah.
Okay. What about you, King?
I mean, I feel like Randy should be on the card in general, match or not, because he's Randy Orton in his WrestleMania. But I mean, I don't want to see him against Solo Sikoa. I don't want to see Solo Sikoa. I mean, Solo is boring. Solo is not. It's uninspiring. I just don't want to see Solo Sikoa. Anybody but him. I was gonna say maybe someone like a returning star like Rusev, but you don't want Rusev to lose his first match back, especially at WrestleMania. Just whatever Randy can do, bro, to build, because obviously Randy's gonna be a Backlash, right? So they have him do something to garner some momentum and go into that show. It's just anything, bro. Just put him on the show
Hmm.
in any
I
capacity.
was thinking about him and Carmelo,
I'm good on
but
him. Carmelo's kind of a clown to me. I'm not gonna lie. A lot of potential there. I like Carmelo, but he's kind of built like a clown. I mean, am I wrong? He's gonna built like a clown. Is he not?
hanging with Miz, yeah.
That's just so cringe, bro. It's so cringe.
Yeah.
I'm
But
all
then
for it.
it's just like, well, who would Randy even sniff to like, uh, or even pick a fight with? I can't think of nobody, not from SmackDown. But like you said, Rusev, maybe Randy may say something at WrestleMania and he may pop out. Who knows?
Okay, that's all you got. All right, main event time, man. Um, you got the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, going up against John Cena. This new John Cena heel for the first time since 2000, what, 2003, 2004. A turn that we never thought we would see. Um, a side of John Cena that we never thought would be possible. You know what I'm saying? At this point, we know him as Superman. We know him as Mr. Hustle, loyalty, respect. Someone that just believes in honor and just doing everything the right way. And March 1st, 2025, we see the turn of a lifetime. Turning on Cody Rhodes, aligning himself with the final boss, The Rock, and winning in the process of winning the Elimination Chamber, so and making the match possible with Rhodes in the main event. King, who matter of fact, first of all, how do you feel about the build up, the promos back and forth, and who do you have walking out Vegas as the WWE champion?
That third promo they had in London on the Raw a couple weeks ago was the best one by far. The one where Cody hit the crossroads in the segment. That was very they got really real in that one. Um the build overall 1 through 10, I give it a 7. I feel like Cena should have done more as a heel. Maybe he beat someone up, maybe he beat up someone like R-Truth, somebody like that. Maybe he had like not even like a match, but just beat somebody up. Like really like hit home that you're a bad guy now. You was a babyface for 20 plus years, like really lean into it, like lay into it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Um, who should win this match? I've been kind of going back and forth with it. Is WrestleMania and him getting 17 belongs on the grandest stage, right? You don't want to get 17 at Backlash or you know what I'm saying, Saudi Arabia, whatever. I gotta go with Cena, bro. I think Cena's gonna win this match, man. And I think Cody's gonna chase him throughout the summer. And I think Cody will regain the title at maybe SummerSlam and head into WrestleMania as champion. So I'm gonna go with Cena here. You don't just turn a guy heel like that, especially in this final year, and have him lose at WrestleMania. You get what I'm saying? Like you said, no one saw this coming. This came out of nowhere. His final year. He's retiring after this year. You finally turn him heel, and all that just lose at WrestleMania. It just doesn't make much sense, business sense at all, storyline sense either. I got Cena, man. I got Cena, and then Cody chasing throughout the summer is even just gonna build Cody up even more, bro. He's gonna build up his popularity even more than it is right now. And you already know how hot he is right now. So I got Cena winning 17. It's gonna be great to see. We're about to witness history, guys. About to witness history. Right before our very eyes, man. So I got Cena, bro. By cheating too. He's not gonna win clean. He's gonna cheat. Maybe The Rock or Travis Scott will come, whatever. But yeah, I got Cena, man.
Yeah, literally, King, everything that you said was the reason why I picked Cena. It's his last hoorah, number 17. Pretty sure he'll lose it by SummerSlam or at SummerSlam. Um, just the timing of everything, this just feels right for him to win because it's best for business. And um, but no, it I think that captivates the storyline a whole lot better. I mean, because I guess it would be cool if Cody was the one at WrestleMania. like, hey, I overcame the final boss and his dweebs or whatever. But no, like, if Cena wins, like, oh, okay. Well, now we get to see a more pissed off Cody Rhodes. Um, more pissed off at the final boss, more pissed off at Travis Scott, more pissed off at John Cena. Um, just all those things. So yeah, I think Cena will get 17 at WrestleMania. And like you said, to do all that and make him turn heel, not to win at WrestleMania is kind of nuts. But yeah, that's all I got.
Yeah, I've been going back and forth with it myself, and I'm leaning more towards John Cena as well, man. Kind of like what you were saying, that King, like breaking that record and becoming 17 time WWE champion can't be at a Backlash or a Money in the Bank or a Clash in the Castle. It has to be at the biggest show of the year. WrestleMania 41 on the biggest stage in professional wrestling. And just with the story, them going back and forth, it makes sense. You know what I'm saying? And have Cody be the chaser once more. This time, not Roman Reigns, but John Cena. Um, have Cena have the title, like you guys said, SummerSlam, or maybe even past that, or however. But I think this is the moment where, things kind of like what you were saying too, Lonnie, earlier about the Drew and Damien. Like things have to change. Just the booking and just the storylines. What a better way to have a champion that literally says he's gonna take everything away from us as fans. Take away the title, take away just everything that Cody Rhodes represent away from us, the audience, and bring in and like usher in just this new version of him as champion with Travis Scott, with The Rock, and whoever else aligns with them. And so it makes sense. I think they're gonna do it. Pull the trigger. We didn't think they were gonna pull the trigger on Cena being heel, so why not pull the trigger once again on Cena being 17-time champion as a heel? Um, I mean, I don't. I mean, I would understand if they did have Cody win, but it's just like after that, it's like, what's next? You know what I'm saying? Um, have like a Cena Rhodes part two at Backlash. You know what I mean? That Cena has to win this. You know what I'm saying? Maybe, possibly, some type of interference with The Rock or Travis Scott or anybody, but pull the trigger even more to have it just clean, straight up. Make it even more intriguing. You know what I'm saying? And then the shenanigans afterwards. You know what I'm saying? Have Cody bleed once again. Have WrestleMania end off with Cena holding the title with Cody Rhodes just laying there. You know what I mean? So I got John Cena, man.
I can dig it. I can dig it. Good points. Those are good points.
Hey King, you got any more, man, before we get out of here?
Any more what?
Thoughts, concerns about WrestleMania? Like, you know what I'm saying? This is it.
Just one. I gotta be honest, bro. Well, I'll just say this, man. The build to this WrestleMania was not good at all. You know what I mean? Um, I mean two of the feuds out of the whole build, the whole card was actually pretty decent. Um, but yeah, man, this build has not really been intriguing. It's nothing like last year. Huge step down. But do I think this WrestleMania show will be good? I think so. I think the matches will be good. Give them good enough time, you know. Um, I expect to be satisfied. Expect to be satisfied, bro. You know what I mean? But we can't have another WrestleMania season like this, man. We can't have a lot of these thrown together multi-man matches like the women's triple threat, the Rollins, Punk, and Reigns triple threat, the Fatal Four Way thrown together, the Rey Mysterio and American Grande match thrown together, New Day and War Raiders thrown together. There's a lot of filler, a lot of, you know what I'm saying? Just like, bro, come on
Yeah,
now. Yeah, but that's it, bro. Just the build. I just wish the build was better. It doesn't really feel like WrestleMania season, but I'll still be watching. I'll still watch, man.
yeah. I feel the same way. It was like a lot of thrown together, thrown together stuff, and just like for me personally, kind of like what you were saying earlier, Lonnie, as far as like I was looking very forward to the possibility of Braun and AJ 1-on-1 for the title. Like I was looking very forward to that, and then switch things with Logan and AJ, and then the Fatal Four Way. Um, both matches look promising, but I was looking very forward to Braun and AJ. Like I was saying earlier with Bailey and Roxanne, I was looking forward to that possible matchup on the grandest stage, and it was just a lot of throwing together stuff and just like kind of like switching plans and stuff like that. But kind of like what you said, King, man, it is WrestleMania. I will be watching it and you know see what happens, man. So
Oh yeah, so I guess I just want to point out something real quick. So little, well, even though it's the 16th, we started um the show before. I don't know. Anywho, so 1 year ago today is when we did the review.
What you mean?
for Mania 40, yeah,
Hmm.
Oh, we reviewed Mania 40 after the fact?
yeah,
Oh, for real?
Yep, 1 year ago today.
Wow, man. Happy anniversary, guys.
yeah.
Yeah,
Happy
happy
anniversary.
anniversary.
What's up, man?
Everything.
That's crazy, man. That's crazy.
Damn. So when do y'all want to review after this, like after the show, like what day? Like,
I'm pretty much free. Y'all just let me know when.
Sunday night, man.
you said Sunday night.
Sunday night.
Yo, what? Sunday night? You crazy.
Monday? Monday?
But we gonna watch the show. No, bro, Raw. We on Raw.
Huh?
Raw.
What about Raw?
Probably Tuesday, bro. Probably Tuesday. Like,
Tuesday, man. Tuesday,
let,
man.
let it digest, let it marinate, have a couple sleeps. Then we can really like. Then I like to rewatch matches back. Like, you know what I'm saying? I like to rewatch it back so I can really get a feel for it, see, really form an opinion. You know what I mean? So I think Tuesday will be best, bro. You know,
Tuesday, man.
that's a Tuesday. Like this time Tuesday, yeah, yeah, this time next week.
All right, man.
You know what I'm saying?
All right, bet.
All right, bro. I gotta go to sleep. I gotta wake up early, but I gotta work
All
9
right,
a.m.
get out of here.
All right, y'all.
All right, man. But yeah, man, this has been, WrestleMania 41 predictions. King is out of here. We got myself, yours truly, Kendrick, and Lonnie. Make sure you guys like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel for more content until our next video. Is there